just need them to not press. Just need the CVs to not press W, and we're good to go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Gotta get my overlay updated.
You know what? That match card's actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, it's possible. Okay, I'm bad at counting. It's fine. I'm just bad at counting.
All right, quick look at team comps. OPG, of course. Hakuryu. They've gone Republic, Yamato, which is what we saw earlier. Des Moines, Minotaur, Hindenburg, and Zhao. Nice spread of cruisers there. And once again, double gearing. We haven't seen much of that today until the last match out of the PSV team, and they carried that work for them. They carried a victory with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, looking at the team lineups, we have on. Oh dear, it's broken. On ZA side, Hakuryu, Montana Republic, Des Moines Minotaur for radar, AA stuff. 3 Hindenburgs, they're your standard line cruisers. Yeah, I feel like it's the NA teams like using Zhao a lot more.
Well, they definitely have had some practice using Zhao. We've seen a lot of good Zhao play today so far. So I mean,
I hope so. Zhao's my favorite ship, so
it's certainly working out.
Okay. Hashtag give Zhao old HP back.
Yes, please.
45,000 win.
Give me my 4,000 HP for you stole from me 3 years ago.
I mean, I'm still waiting. I'm just gonna assume it's a temporary thing, like the Mogami turret nerf. when they changed the turret grease from WD-40 to glue.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We have Hindenburg, Gearing, Des Moines, and Yamato headed north. The Dr. Citadel's Minotaur looks like he's going to try and make the same play that Zombri did in B back in Game 1 for ZR. Let's see how that works out. Republic, Zhao, and Gearing headed down towards C. And no, the Hakuryu is not headed to the middle of the map.
Okay, that's just making sure.
No, that's
Meanwhile, on Zeppelin Alliance side, we have Hindenburg 222 QQ 85926. Hindenburg Lianjin and Montana Snowmoon 04 CCAP, and we have Minotaur Bipoi to B with Des Moines CYQ Simon and Gearing Red Viper Roxas to A with the Republic.
Dr. Citadel's Montana got spotted there. His AA churned for a bit, so they know where he is. They know he's over there.
We know where Republic is. Republic is fast. He'll probably get position at CCAP first.
Let's see what route Citadel chooses to take. Looks like he's going for the inside track so that he can point his bow towards A. Double Hindenburg, Montana were spotted way down towards C. Tremendous amount of fighter activity up here at A. It looks as if... Yeah, it looks as if OPG's carrier is going to lose this battle. He's bringing in another fighter squadron, but I think it's going to be a little too late. Does he go for the strafe, the sacrificial strafe? Nope, not in time.
Minotaur is now spotted moving into B, but Bipoi has... Oh, Minotaur duel. They got shots on each other.
Little Minotaur duel here
I think
early
Bipoi's showing more Citadel, though.
Yeah, Bipoi's got a much worse angle there. Citadel's much better angled. Bipoi already popping one of those big heals, I think.
You know, I think I need to have a look at this guy's dissertation. I don't think he has a PhD. He didn't get any Citadels. I'm sad.
Dr. Citadel squeezing into B. Took a couple of resets there, but he'll go dark momentarily and start to work that cap for OPG. As they look as if they're about ready to smoke up their guys north of A. Here comes the smoke from Grey Baron with...
But now Bipoi's still spotted?
Des Moines and Hindenburg.
Is he radared?
Bipoi is spotted. Maybe. I'm not sure how. He did fire his
taking
guns.
Shots from the Hindenburg Des Moines up there.
Derek slides Des Moines, takes a pretty solid hit from the Republic there. I was figured he was going to go into the smoke. Looks like he turned his... pull up his fire so he could go dark before he went into the smoke, but...
Yeah, meanwhile, one of OPG's gearings is definitely in CCAP because there's a smoke cloud back there for the Republic.
One gearing working the top end of C, the other one about to work the top end of A as he narrowly dodges some torpedoes.
And OPG already has B again. NA with the early cap advantage.
The NA teams like to push these early caps. The trick is that once you do that, it's holding it and deciding where you're going to give ground. Because sooner or later, somewhere, your opponent will have enough firepower to force you to pull back. The question is, where do you do that? But just getting points off a cap early is frequently worth the risk. I mean, it's free points.
Yeah, if you're not contested, you're not trading 0 HP for any number of points is way better than trading some HP for a
You
ship
said
kill.
it, sir. Well, it looks as if Grey Baron's gearing is not going to push A. He knows the Des Moines over there. They know, yep.
Yeah, that'd be a really bad idea.
They've just figured out that Viper Roxas's gearing is up here as he smokes CYQ Simon's Des Moines. So they are not going to attempt to push A. They're going to content with B and C and do what they've got and hold what they've got. Derek taking some more hits as he finally gets into the smoke here north of A. Both sides have a Des Moines at A. Lots of radar up there, so it's going to be curious to see who flinches first in terms of trying to take the cap.
Oh, and
Pickle
apparently...
here getting hammered by HE.
Just want to say...
Entire ship is on fire here north of A. Just one big ball of fire here as OPG moves out to about a 100-point lead with 5 minutes gone.
Yeah, we're on a 5-minute delay. I just gotta say, I didn't realize that my stream was moderated by committee. Good job, guys. Minotaur buy point, now moving into B cap. Trying to get he looks to be safe from any battleship fire right now, so I think he's just trying to contest against Dr. Citadel here. Already stopped the point game.
OPG smoke expiring north of A. They look as if they're going to turn around and pull back as B is now contested by the other Minotaur.
Okay, it looks like Minotaur is now spotted by radar. I don't think it's playing. It could be playing.
Now this is going to be tricky
because it's hard
because
to tell with how spotting works.
See, by allowing that Republique to crawl this far up the one line, they're going to give up shots on Citadel. Citadel is going to be very hard pressed. He can back around to the other side of that island, but then that gives them shots on him from the south. Here come the Republique shots. Decent hit.
I don't know if anything connected. How much?
About 4 or 5K. It wasn't awful.
Okay,
He's angled pretty well, but those 431 guns don't care. They'll pen the
crap
out of him.
Spotted.
They got to keep eyes on him.
Those shots, yeah. Their positioning at A is strong enough where they probably can get shots on him. You just need him spotted. But Dr. Citadel's hiding spots are.
I gotta say, I don't like that OPG is pulling back from A. I feel like their better play was to hold strong at A and give ground at C. But that's not what they've chosen to do right now.
Look at what they did to this Hindenburg. This guy's almost dead. They're doing fine at C.
Well, they don't have eyes on him right now.
Wait, they don't?
They don't. They can't see him. He's running the other way. They have no eyes on him.
He's on 3,600, so it would take one more salvo from Zao to finish him.
There's a fighter going down there looking for him. That fighter in G7 is obviously trying to spot him. There he is. They've got eyes on him now.
And he's stuck on a Montana, so his maneuvering is going to be limited.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there from the ZA Hindenburg might cost him his ship.
Yeah, the one thing my cruiser mains, I know Rushby always say about Hindenburg, never get caught bow in. You get caught bow in a Hindenburg and you're...
That's good advice. ZA does finally bag A, but OPG takes the first kill here south of C.
Dr. Citadel left B cap. He gave it up to Bugboy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he saw the collapse coming and decided
he can't hold that position with the Republic to his north. He has to move, and so he made the exact right play. Now it does allow ZA to come in and bag B, but they're still 300 points down. They got a lot of ground to make up here. It's still anybody's game.
Still early in the game, so they can. I mean,
12 minutes to play. Still a lot of game to go.
Now ZA is by. The thing is, I think OPG has better angles on the map. Right? They are condensing OPG to a point. OPG needs to pick a direction and blast through it.
I agree, because right now OPG is retreating on both sides of the map. That's why I was saying I didn't like that they were pulling back from A, because they're pulling back from everywhere.
It makes sense if you're pushing on one side, but they're not pushing.
Well, it does make sense if you've got a clear health advantage somewhere that you can pull back and buy time until you're able to bag a kill, and then you can turn and make your push. And maybe they've done that at C by bagging that Hindenburg. They do have a bit of an advantage down there, but they're not pushing it right now.
Yeah, they need to push because Montana is retreating and low on health. If they move the Zao up, because Zao is currently in smoke, they move the Zao up, they can kill the Montana and then finish the Hindenburg next.
If they can finish the Montana, they absolutely need to make a sea push.
Because
I
that
really
move
feel.
right there, the next 3 minutes, if they can get that done, is they kill both those ships and then they get a flanking shot on Bipoi and the Minotaur, and Zao
Yeah.
can finish him off.
I agree completely.
They just
Torpedo
need
strike
to...
coming in on Citadel's Minotaur here. Everyone on north side of the map shooting at him, trying to get him to go broadside with the torpedo bombers.
Yeah, he's limited in moves.
He's getting
that's a
cross-dropped.
cross-drop
He's
right
going to
there.
get across. He's going to take at least 2. Nope,
Nope,
just
just
one.
one. But he's also broadside to their
He's
team.
broadside
so
to almost the entire team at A. Kind of caught out here.
everywhere
even
he looks,
Bipoi's getting in on the
there's
action.
broadsides.
Wow. Citadel is in under... Yeah, bam. Big trouble there. Now, Bipoi's caught out. He's spotted. Be spotted for another 15,
but now
20
Bipoi's in the
seconds.
open. Smoke Minotaur.
Oh,
That's why they didn't spot him earlier.
Interesting.
That's what I haven't seen in a while.
Interesting. Well, both teams on a kill. ZA working that cap advantage to close the gap, but OPG still with about a 140-point lead here as we approach the halfway mark of the match.
Yep, and now Cody in the Republic is headed back south with Zhao kind of close by. They're going to try to finish off Hindenburg. Zhao goes for an opportunistic AP salvo.
Cody's on very, very low health, but that Hindenburg, that those two ships at sea, they need to kill those guys. They are very low. Yes. It's time. They need to. They've brought in the Yamato. It looks like they're rotating. They're rotating Pickles' Yamato
kind of going a bit
too.
slow though. He's not in a great place because he's still taking a lot of shots from the north while also traveling at like half speed.
Now, what's interesting
is
now, you can't see this, but now that they know that Minotaur is not radar Minotaur, they're pushing Grey Baron's gearing aggressively into the top end of B. B is about to be contested.
See, interesting thing about that gearing is that we've not seen him.
Well, you may not see him, but you're about to know where he is because he is about to be in the top end of B.
Well, it could also be the southern gearing because we haven't seen that guy in like 5 minutes. So they wouldn't know because none of the gearings are spotted, and there's the B.
And there he is. Oh, now that's interesting. The Minotaur is completely.
He's coming back.
Bipoi is completely out of B.
But he's coming back into B. And if he gets spotted, Deprived Pickle is still close enough to blast him.
Well, we'll see. I feel like they're missing an opportunity here by not polishing off these guys south of C. Both of those ships are very, very low. I won't say they're easy pickings. They're not easy pickings, but they need to get rid of them.
Gearing Lord of Face is now engaging too.
Gearing is spotted now by planes on the top end of B.
But
as Bipoi ducks in and out of the cap, he's leaving again. Both ships bailing out of B. OPG seems to have finally settled on a C push. But unfortunately, now this is
they're sending all their ship. The thing is, they're retreating their Des Moines towards there, and Des Moines is better face on, not in retreat.
They're going to have a problem with their carrier. A4 is in B10, pointed north.
What?
OPG's carrier is in a bad position. He's not running south.
Is he reversing, or is he trying to get... I don't think he can turn. He might be reversing.
He's not even moving. No, he is...
What?
No, he's not even moving.
Oh, that's going to end poorly.
Yeah, OPG's carrier is going to be a casualty at some point in that position.
Zia
Hindenburg is on very, very low HP. They need to try and finish this guy off as they're trying to get Grey Baron back into the top end of B. He smokes his way in.
222 is now taking 5 from a smoked up gearing.
Yep, he is.
Kill him.
This is going to be... I think they're going to get him here. They need these points. Now, the trick is that Baron's got a Des Moines right in front of him. He's got to be careful. And Bipoi's Minotaur is just to the south of him.
He's radared.
Okay, Grey Baron is probably going to...
radared.
Grey Baron's out.
Oh, he's too close. They're like 9 kilometers. Oh,
yeah,
man.
He's dead. He's going to be out. He's pushed too far, and that's going to be the end of it. So they're going to trade their gearing for Hindenburg. Kind of a bad trade. He wasn't even able to get his torps off into the Minotaur smoke.
But they might get Bipoi. Bipoi is now low and broadside.
Well, they can't see him. They have no eyes on him.
Wait, they can't.
Oh, there he is. Now they can see him. Now they can see him.
And Yamato.
Ooh, this is going to end badly. Derek Slide had AP loaded. Ooh, solid hit there on Bipoi. Deprived Pickle is also very low.
Zombie Minotaur.
Nope.
Oh, nope, wasn't enough.
Lord of Faces gearing takes care of it as Snow Moon clings to life way down on the eye line as well. He was down to 5k a minute ago.
Deprived Pickle's down to
yeah,
6K and
Pickle's low.
he's still sliding forward.
Pickle needs smoke, but he
He needs
has
to
none.
not be.
No, Pickle's going to be out here momentarily. Someone's going to bag him. They're going to light him on fire.
Not Gearing is gonna light him on fire in the end.
They finally do kill the Montana, but it's not going to matter. Pickle will go out here. They need to get onto the B cap. They've still got a lead, but when they lose Pickle, it's going to narrow again. And they will lose Pickle.
Get him to Yam.
All right. OPG now is clinging to about a 120-point lead that's narrowing. They are up a ship, but that's going to continue.
They still need a cap. They need a B cap.
Well, if they can continue to bag kills, they don't need a cap. But, because they're going to be very, very hard pressed to take
They have
B.
a ship advantage, and the health is actually pretty even amongst... It's just the CV. The CV is going to go down soon, because Hindenburg's getting close.
Can they see him? They can't see him yet, can they?
No, they can't see him. I don't know where he is. Is he still in Bravo 10?
He's in C10. He's about to be in D10. But he is in a really...
That's not close enough. That's 12 kilometers from us.
He's right on the map edge. He's in a really... I just think he's in a really bad spot. He should not have been caught here. He should have seen this a while ago. But we'll see what happens.
Once they started retreating from A, that should have been...
Yes, agreed. Well, we'll see what happens. Lord of Face is gearing now. Game narrows to within 100 points with 5 minutes to play. Lord of Face is gearing, charging for the bottom end of B, backed up by Fratstar
If they're
Zal.
gonna CV tank, if they're gonna end up CV tanking, then they're gonna have to turn their ships at sea around to go keep Hindenburg and Republic distracted. And if Hindenburg and Republic decide to engage the Hakuryu instead, that's free damage where they're not being shot at that they could take. They just have to be close enough.
Well, Lord
also,
of Face
there's a lot of torpedoes headed for where Zhao was. I don't know if
he's good.
Smoke.
He's actually clear. They were spotted in time. He's good. 70 points now separate these teams. OPG trying to find a way to a win to keep the NA win streak going here. They have an opportunity at B with Lord of Face's gearing.
ZA's key point now trying to find... ZA's key point is searching for that CV now. He's sending torpedoes for that. They're seeing where the planes are spotting from, and they know where he is.
Here come the torp bombers.
Okay, Hakuryu's spotted now. Oh, he's broadside to a battleship.
Lord of Face is gearing now into the bottom end of B, contesting it. That holds the points gap where it is now. The enemy Des Moines has reoriented. Probably is Lord of Face radared?
Yes.
Yeah. I question this play. I feel like
I
don't know why he's continuing to charge. This is not going to end well.
He can't go anywhere. It's just, see, the timing. This is the time where they can get the damage, the kills on the Hindenburg surgeon, and while in the Republic, while they're both busy.
That kill is going to be big when it finally happens. Here it comes. That flips the lead. That puts CA solidly in the lead here. Now there are torps coming in on this Des Moines. He's going to take at least one. Takes one amidships.
That's a huge hit too.
He's spotted in there as Derek slides. Des Moines now charging in after him.
Yeah, Hakuryu is plane spotted, but he's also on the border, so we'll see what happens.
He turned the wrong way.
Derek slides going.
Wow.
Derek slide going in to kill. Oh my.
Yep. This Hakuryu
Wait, now he just has to rush.
If they keep him spotted, this Hakuryu is going to die.
Just has to rush gearing because Republic's shooting Hakuryu. He can actually just go straight into that island. He just needs to make the move. They should know Republic's guns aren't ready for it.
Couple of big action points here as we see
Republic's turning around now.
The OPG carrier can survive.
Torpedo off on Republic too.
Well, the gearing is getting dropped on in the smoke as both Zhao and Des Moines move into B. And the Republic is actually under a lot of pressure now as well, just because he's got a lot of HE spam coming his way.
Hold on, Derek slide. Does he see Viper at all?
Viper was spotted briefly in the smoke, but he's not now.
You know what? Viper is about to leave.
If Viper has to leave that capper, he's going to lose his ship. But
he's too close to
the OPG carrier is going to die right here. We called it almost 8 minutes ago.
The question is, can they use this opportunity now to finish off what's left? The Republic and Hindenburg are so far south at sea. They needed to be moving up while that Republic was getting...
Well, the Republic is moving north. The Hindenburg is moving north, but they need to bag this Republic. They've got to kill... They need to kill Kurasame's Republic while they can. Oh, Derek slide just took a big hit, 20k or so there, double sit.
But the Republic's going down, so that's not going to...
But the Republic's on his way out. There he goes. That's big points. If they can bag
now
B...
they're going to get that double, really fast B cap because they got 2 ships in there. Torpedoes are out on Fratstar. I'll see you. Yep, Zhao launches planes to see them.
Less than 2 minutes to play
Viper
here.
Roxas is about to get plane spotted.
OPG about to go up on points. on the strength of this cap as long as Derek lives.
Yeah, Fratstar might get torped though if he doesn't maneuver well enough.
Well, he dodged the first set. He's turning back
does
in.
He see the second?
The second set is not spotted right now.
Oh well, he's gonna get around it just because Zhao drifts
Ooh,
very well.
He's good. Fratstar is good. OPG
but now
moves
that
out.
Hindenburg isn't.
OPG's out to a 10-point lead here with 60-70 seconds to play.
Oh, we're down to it's down to the clock. I
Yes.
thought that we were gonna get to 1,000.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the game's gonna time out before you get there.
Yeah,
OPG
Surgeon
right now.
70 is gonna be a kill.
I think they're gonna bag. I think they're gonna bag Surgeon.
Yeah.
I tell you,
To make
Cody's
sure everything else
Republic
around him.
play this game has been impressive. He's been down like very low, a third of his health most of the game, and he's still in the game, still doing work. When OPG bags this kill, that is going to seal the deal. Come on, guys, you can do this.
6-3 dream. The 6-3 dream.
Here it is. Shells in on Hindi. Oh, he bounced him.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, they broke
It's all right. More HE coming in. There it is.
That's it. That's the game.
OPG with a good, solid come-from-behind win here. They looked like they were going to give it up, but they didn't. They held on.
Yeah, losing the CV, but then still coming back, because at that point they didn't need a CV. They probably had no planes. We can check that.
A lot of plane kills, but I think both teams still had planes at the end. NA goes down 0-3 early, but sweeps round 2 to tie things up. 3 games all here as we go to Game 6. Let's go Game 7.
Game 7, yeah. Now we're down to the... It's tied up, which means we can still have the spooky circle of people who beat each other.